Hello, everybody, and welcome to Vendetta Stadium in Batavia for another girls soccer stream here on the Batavia Daily News YouTube channel. My name is Alex Brasky, here to take you through Notre Dame versus Wheatland-Chili. I'd like to thank our sponsors, beginning with Salvatore Soccer San Fantuzzo, franchisor and consultant. Also, Salvatore Fantuzzo, acupuncturist. Also, Rochester Regional Health and Salvatore's Pizza. We're underway here at Vendetta Stadium between Notre Dame and Wheatland-Chili. Should be a good one. Both of these teams are two of the better teams in the Genesee Region League this season. Wheatland-Chili, obviously, their success in the past is well documented. State championships, state championship runs with regularity. Notre Dame's done a nice job this season. And throwing it in right there is Sophie Johnston, one of the starters for this Fighting Irish team. As I said before, should be a good one here from Vendetta Stadium in Batavia. The Irish coming across the street here for a night game under the lights at the newly redone, as of last year, Vendetta Stadium. That went a big boot out by Wheatland-Chili goaltender Rachel Allen, but kicked right back in by Notre Dame. Ava Cody helps work it near midfield, and now it's Naya Rosado, the leading scorer for this Wheatland-Chili team, controlling it on the near side. Good work ahead there to Emily Parker, another top scorer for this team. Parker, 9 goals and 9 assists this season. Rosado, 10 goals and 5 assists. So definitely two of the players that make this Wildcats team go. And on the other side for Notre Dame, Autumn Matheson, the leading scorer in this game, 12 goals and 4 assists on the year. It's Angelina Burry tried to get it to the middle to Cody, but couldn't. Now Cody battling for it. Excuse me, that's Emily Parker. The two looked like an 8 for a moment. But we'd like to thank our sponsor, Rochester Regional Health. Primary care is the strongest foundation of good health, and the relationship you have with your family doctor is a crucial element of that foundation. Find a doctor who's right for you at primarymatch.org. Also, Salvatore's Pizza. Feel the kick at your favorite Salvatore's Pizzeria location. Please visit salvatores.com for more information. So Salvatore Soccer San Fantuzzo, franchisor and consultant, does what's best for the customer and fans. Call 585-259-5425 or email soccersam@soccersam.com for more information. So good scoop there from Alan. Also, this broadcast brought to you by Fantuzzo Acupuncture. Salvatore Fantuzzo has worked with professional soccer players for years and can help you. Please visit fantuzzoacupuncture.com for more information. Thank you to our 4 sponsors tonight. Notre Dame's done a nice job possessing the ball here. Trying to break that seal in this one, nearly 4 minutes in. Once again, booted in. And rolling out of bounds. And it looks like it was last touched by the Wildcats, so I believe we're going to have a throw for Notre Dame near the corner. And here we have Autumn Matheson. What she's known best for, her flip throw. But Wheatland-Chili able to boot it out. What an impressive show of athleticism. Autumn Matheson, former competitor on American Ninja Warrior Jr. on Universal Kids. We spotlighted her in the Daily News last year, and earlier this season, that was, I believe, Channel 13's Play of the Week. That flip throw from Matheson. She can do it all for this team, not just showy stuff like that, which is impressive in its own right, but like I said before, the leading scorer for this Notre Dame team, 12 goals and 4 assists. So just an impressive season all around from Matheson, getting a ton of notoriety for, like you just saw, the throw-in and her great play on the field as well. Here's another one of the Genesee Region League's top players, Nia Rosado, who plays it ahead. And that one's booted out of bounds. It's going to be given to Wheatland-Chili. We'll see if we have a corner or a throw-in. Rosado's going to run over there and grab it. A little trickeration from the Wildcats. Gets turned the other way as it's Matheson working it ahead. And that one was kicked ahead by Arabella Rogers, chased down by the Wheatland-Chili defense, but taken away by Rogers. And kicked out of bounds. So a good recovery by Cheyenne Whitcomb. That one taken by Parker for Wheatland-Chili and a little bit cleared out, but it's kept right back in by Emma Sisson. That one rolls all the way to Allen, who scoops it up, and she'll boot it away here for Wheatland-Chili. About 7 minutes into this first half, still scoreless here at Vendetta Stadium. Lively crowd here at Vendetta Stadium. As you may be able to hear. Still looking for the game's first goal, but been some action. Allen with a couple of scoop saves, and Notre Dame goaltender Rebecca Nickerson is yet to be tested. We're knocked down by Rogers, and Notre Dame doing a nice job keeping it in, and that one put on net by Johnston, and that'll force Allen, to scoop up once again. One's controlled by Rosado near midfield. And here she comes up the near wing. This is what she can do best, get around that corner. She sets it up in the middle. But that one goes wide. So a strong strike there from Ella Chittapong, but goes wide right off the setup from Rosado. Nice move there from Parker. Gets it to Rosado. A little give and go back to Parker. And there it is. The first goal of this game scored by Emily Parker off the beautiful helper from Nia Rosado. What a nice play from the Wildcats. A little give and go for the first goal of the game. Nearly 9 minutes in, we get our first goal scored by the Wildcats. As our our game clock is about 20 seconds ahead, so we'll reset that. Here comes Notre Dame trying to turn things around and get a goal of their own. But that one's taken away and booted ahead and almost cleared out, but kept in there nicely by Rogers. Or no, excuse me, that's Brenna Munn for Notre Dame, keeping it in on the near side. And that one was put nearly on net, but deflected away by the Wildcat defense. Trying to get it there to Rogers, who was trying to rush toward the net, but taken away by Hanley Hotailing. Rosado gets it over to Chittapong, who now plays it to the far side to Reagan Lemire. Lemire, good hustle to keep it in. But a nice play on that far side by the Notre Dame defense to slow down the Wildcats. Rogers with it near midfield, playing it over for Colantonio, Sky Colantonio for this Notre Dame team. In the middle for Ava Cody. Tried to get it to Chittapong, but it bounced away. Now here comes Notre Dame. Rogers tried to go up the middle with it. Some nice play there from Hannah Beldew to knock it away initially. Good hustle play there from Cody, but we're going to have a whistle, and that's going to be awarded to Notre Dame. Excuse me for the camera work there. So 1-0 Wheatland-Chili on the goal from Parker from Rosado. A beautiful play. It's been a high-paced game so far, going up and down. With lively crowd on hand. Bunch of excitement here in the early going at Vendetta Stadium. This move from Rogers, but Parker wins it. Before Rogers able to regain control, get it back to what looks like Julia Lynch there on the far side for Notre Dame. Hard to see the numbers for me on the far side. Chili tried to go the other way, but whistle is blown. Matheson trying to set things up for Notre Dame. That one put inside the box, but scooped up by Allen. So we're at about 27-25 to go, 1-0 Wheatland. Here's Burry now. Tried to chip it ahead to Chittapong, but good defense played by Notre Dame. Rosado near midfield. She is dangerous anywhere on this field. And what a beautiful pass there to give Wheatland another chance. Set in front, but good save there from Rebecca Nickerson. Look at what Rosado does for this team. Just a beautiful setup on the far side. Gets it right to the foot of her teammate and shot on goal. And one bad bounce gives Wheatland a chance there. That one's taken away. Here's Rosado with it once again. And another beautiful pass. And here comes Wheatland-Chili running free. Nice stop by Nickerson. Wheatland with another opportunity, but Nickerson just a bit better there as Parker had the chance again for Wheatland-Chili, looking for her second goal of the game. A bouncing ball. Close to going out of bounds. Now it's going to bounce into the arms of Nickerson. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Salvatore Soccer Sam Fantuzzo, franchisor and consultant. He does what's best for the customer and fans. Call 585-259-5425 or email soccersam@soccersam.com for more information. Also, Fantuzzo Acupuncture. Salvatore Fantuzzo has worked with professional soccer players for years and can help you, as here comes Rosato on the near side, putting it on net, but that one's going to go wide. Visit FantuzzoAcupuncture.com for more info. Also, Rochester Regional Health. Primary care is the strongest foundation of good health, and the relationship you have with your family doctor is a crucial element of that foundation. Find a doctor who's right for you at primarymatch.org. And last but not least, Salvatore's Pizza. Feel the kick at your favorite Salvatore's Pizzeria location. Please visit salvatores.com for more info. So here's the kick from Notre Dame, trailing 1-0, nearing the midway point of this first half. Rosato has really controlled things lately for Wheatland-Chili, giving them a couple of opportunities, but they have been unable to break through for that second goal. And when played back, but now sent ahead to Morgan Parker. Back to Parker in the middle of the field. A far strike, bouncing ball, but it's deflected away by Nickerson. Nice strike there from Parker, but Nickerson able to stop it. It's the first meeting between these two teams this season. Notre Dame sits at 5-5-2, and in the middle of the Genesee Region League standings. Here's Rosato with a nice move, shot on goal. Wow, what a shot from Rosato. 2-0 Wildcats. She has really showed off here tonight. Passing, scoring, pressure on the ball, she's doing it all. Nia Rosato, 2-0 Wheatland. Yeah, why? You want to see it again? Oh, it went in. That bounced into the green. So we have Coach Mike Rapone challenging the call of a goal. Shocker there. You got two of the great Genesee Region athletes of all time and coaches of all time in the booth next to me. Coach Mike Rapone, Coach Rick Rapone, running the scoreboard, announcing, doing it all over there. The jacks of all trades. And master of none, Rick says. That I think we can all agree on. With the goal from Rosato, 2-0 Wheatland-Chili. So she now has a goal and an assist. That one hit the crossbar, bounced almost straight down, but far enough back to clear the goal line. Here's Parker with it in the middle of the field, trying to get it over to Morgan Parker. So Emily Parker to Morgan Parker, but Notre Dame able to turn it away, and here they come now. Matheson with it. Matheson trying to make her way near the net. She's still with it now. Good possession here, Auda Matheson, but she's taken down, and that's going to be a whistle. So Notre Dame 5-5-2 on the year. Wheatland-Chili 8-3-0. Their losses coming to Holly, Byron Burgeon, and Oakfield, Alabama, Elba. They've won 4 in a row coming into this game. Looking to make it 5, and they're on their way ahead 2-0 midway through this first half. Matheson with a kick on net, bouncing ball, but Wheatland-Chili's there. Second ball kicked wide. So Rachel Nickerson puts it just wide. That'll give us a chance to show you Batavia Daily News photographer Mark Gutman on the sideline doing his deed. One of the best photographers that I've ever seen. Look for his work in tomorrow's Batavia Daily News. And every day's Batavia Daily News, for that matter. So we're nearing the midway point, and it looks like we're going to have our first mask break of the game. As both sides head to the sideline with just under 20 minutes to play. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Salvatore Soccer Sam Fantuzzo. Also Fantuzzo Acupuncture, Rochester Regional Health, and Salvatore's Pizza. We'll be right back after a short break. And we are back here for the remainder of this first half. Wheatland-Chili already ahead 2-0. Naya Rosado's been involved on both goals, assisted the first one to Emily Parker and scored the second one on a strike from nearly the 15-yard line. So we'll see if Notre Dame can battle back. They've possessed the ball at times, but they've really found it difficult to find a good chance to get a quality shot on net. And Rachel Allen, Wheatland-Chili goalkeeper, has stood strong with the minimal shots that she's had to face tonight. Rosado battling for it, kicking it away, and Nickerson's going to run up and scoop it up. Smart play there. You don't want to have Rosado get behind the defense and have it be her the ball and the goalie. It's never a good strategy. Here comes Notre Dame chipping it ahead. Huge highlight. Every time they're able to chip it ahead, they're able to knock it back. Here's Rogers. Bouncing it toward Allen, but she scoops it up once again. There's Wheatland trying to come the other way. Cheyenne Whitcomb tried to play it softly ahead for Raina Evans, but it's denied by the Notre Dame defense. Now it's Hanley Hoteling with it. Hoteling. Now Whitcomb with it is... Sounds like we got a B-51 bomber flying overhead. That's even a plane. B-51, I think. B-52. So we're under 17 minutes to play here in this first half. Rosado looking for her second goal of the game. Defended closely by Brenna Munn, but able to get away and get it back. Shot on goal. Nickerson's there. Ella Chittapong played it back for Rosado inside the box, but Nickerson was able to snare the shot on net. But quickly, here's another chance for the Wildcats. A roller right to Nickerson. Rosado with it again. That one gets past Nickerson, but it rolls past the end line. Subs coming on for each side. The old reinforcements. Whitcomb controls it, gets it over to Ava Cody, and the Wildcats play it back. Beldu gets it to the far side to Chittapong. Let's play back into the middle for Parker. Parker down the middle of the field. Tried to get it ahead to Angelina Burry. Unable to. Serena Evans with it on the near side, but it's taken away by Judah McDonald. Rogers moving it ahead for Notre Dame. On the run now with it is Matheson, It's Jamin McDonald keeping it in along with Emma Sisson. Now That one's kicked out by Wheatland-Chili. Notre Dame will take the throw. Fielded over there by longtime. Maybe that wasn't Coach Clark. It was Mr. Riccapito. Jared Clark, longtime Notre Dame girls soccer coach. At least for the past couple of years. All right, more than a couple. I was right with the long time. But if you really want to go long time, you'll look over to the other sideline. Head coach Gary Ward, longtime head coach for Wheatland-Chili, has led this team to immense amounts of success. That's a bouncing ball. Running after it is Allen, and she's able to field it. Inside 13 minutes to go in this first half. Bounces past midfield. Knocked down by Maylee Green, and a nice strong boot up to Matheson. Was able to control it and get it ahead, but it rolls out of bounds before Chittapong can chase it down. Or no, excuse me, before Riccapito can chase it down. Throw for the Wildcats, controlled by McDonald, and now it's Rogers running toward it with Rosado on her hip. And Rosado's able to win that one, get it ahead to Parker. Oh, beautiful move from Parker, and plays it back to Rosado. That's why this team is so hard to defend. They have that 1-2 punch of Parker and Rosado. You see Rosado set it up once again before Green's able to deny that chance. But Parker and Rosado, two of the most skilled players in this Genesee Region League, and you're seeing them flash those skills here tonight. Scout Brandis gets it to Rosado in the middle of the field, and now it's over to Cody and played to the far wing. That one gets away. And here comes Notre Dame looking to go the other way with it. Madeline Reed trying to chase it down for Wheatland-Chili, but Sisson was able to win that one for Notre Dame. At that, the big boot gets it back into Notre Dame territory. Hannah Tenney clearing it away, and Tenney gets it once again on that far side and almost kept it from going out of bounds, but it bounces out. Here we have some subs coming on, I believe. Maybe not. Brandis getting it over to Rosado. Here's Notre Dame looking to make a late push in this first half. Time winding down 2-0. Parker able to deflect that one away from Sisson, and Nickerson's now battling for it with Burry. Now we have another battle going on in the far side. A lot of balls have been closely contested here this evening. And now Parker marches down the middle of the field with it. Parker gets it over to Brandis. Brandis looking to make a run at it. Brandis denied by Green. There's Whitcomb to keep it from rolling out of bounds and keeps play going to Brandis. Parker, a low roller, and Nickerson's able to scoop that one up. About 8 minutes to go here in this first half. Taken away by Rosado, rolls out, and here comes Matheson to throw it in. But we're going to have a whistle, and the official's going to slow things down. So we had a sub coming on for Notre Dame. Johnston running back on for the Irish. And there's Matheson. You saw her earlier with the flip throw. This time she'll elect for the conventional throw-in. That one's won by Sky Colantonio. Tried to get it over to the far side, but now it's Wheatland-Chili running the other way. Tried to lob it in front, blocked by Nickerson. Now it's bouncing past the end line, and it's going to be given to the Irish. Rosado keeping control here. Playing it to Brandis, able to get it through, but that one's going to roll out and be given to Notre Dame. Comes Rosado up the far side. Gets it back. Far strike, but Green there to deflect it. Matheson with it. Tried to play it through the legs of Whitcomb. And now Johnson will throw it in. Johnston gets it back, playing hot potato with Brenna Munn. That one's taken away by Burry. Inside 5 minutes, nearing 4 minutes to go now in this first half. Notre Dame applying a bit of pressure here, trying to break through for their first goal of the game. Looked like Julia Lynch fell down, but Wheatland-Chili able to gain control. Parker coming up the middle of the field with it. Boy, can she run. Parker gets it over to Rosado. Beautiful move from Rosado, opens things up. Notre Dame able to take it away. With Rosado's skill and Parker's speed, it's very tough to defend this Wheatland-Chili team. That one knocked down by Cody. Now she's down in a heap. Looks like Cody is injured on the play. We have yet to hear a whistle. That one's going to roll out of bounds, and we're going to have a whistle as Ava Cody is down on the field. Well, and I forgot to stop the clock here, so we'll reset that. We're at 3:03. It's 2-0 Wheatland as Parker has it. Inside 3 minutes to go in this first half. Goals from Parker and Rosado. Assistant takes it away there on the far side and sends that one out of bounds off of a Wheatland-Chili player. This Notre Dame team, GR League Division II champions this season. While Division I, first time ever in the history of the program. So Coach Clark doing a nice job with this group. Still a young group. So only going to get better in the years to come. Division I championship, I believe, is going to go to the Holly Hawks, who are currently 9-1-2 after a 6-0 win over Lindenville Medina earlier this week. Spoke with the Hawks after that game, so look for their interview on this week's episode of Inside High School Sports, which will air Saturday morning at 9 a.m. And you can also look for a feature on the Hawks year and their journey to what I believe is the Division I title. You can find that feature in tomorrow's Batavia Daily News or tomorrow online at thedailynewsonline.com. Nearing 1 minute to play, Notre Dame looking to make a late push. And wow, what a move there from Parker, playing it off the heel to turn things around. Parker's only a freshman, so what you're seeing tonight is one of the most talented players in the league, and she's got 3 years remaining in her high school career. So I believe Rosado holds the scoring record at Wheatland-Chili, but you may see Parker break that before it's all said and done. Each team only with 3 seniors this season, so bright futures for both. Obviously, Wheatland-Chili has been one of the top teams around for the past half a decade plus, while Notre Dame is really starting to come on and show how strong they can be. That one's caught in the air under 5 seconds to go. That's going to do it for the first half. We'll head to halftime, 2-0 Wheatland-Chili. We'll be back after a 10-minute break. All right, and we're back here at Vendetta Stadium. I may have to refresh my overlay system here. It does not seem to be updating. So we're going to see what we can do with that. It reads still that it's halftime, but clearly you can see we are not still at halftime. Play is underway here, and 40 minutes to go for Notre Dame to make up a 2-goal deficit off of goals from Emily Parker and Naya Rosado of Wheatland-Chili. So I'm kind of afraid to refresh the page because I don't want to disrupt the stream, but then again, we do have to get our scoreboard working here. If not, we'll just shut the scoreboard off and we'll have to manually, or vocally, I should say, verbally tell you how much time's left. Here's the throw from Wheatland. Alright, and sorry about that camera work, as diving save there. Turned away as I was busy getting our clock reset. So we're inside 38 minutes to go. Looks like we're going to have a corner coming up for Wheatland. Looked like we were going to have some trickeration there, but just a conventional corner, and that one played in, but booted out by Notre Dame. Here come the Irish. Matheson chasing after it on the far side, and I think we have an offside call. This one's going to be thrown in by Nickerson. We're played to the middle by Matheson, but Wheatland's going to chase it down. Rosado with it now. Rosado working her way, trying to work her way past the Notre Dame defense. Gets behind, puts it on net. Nickerson comes up to block it away. Kept in by Wheatland-Chili. Another chance here, but that one's deflected, and Wheatland's trying to keep it in. Wheatland's still trying to keep it in here. Playing it back. Now working it ahead. Down the middle of the field. A bouncing ball to Nickerson, but she scoops it up. Matheson with it. Tried to chip it to the middle of the field, but Wheatland comes away with it. Now here's Parker. Sorry about my camera work there. Parker getting it to Rosado, but booted out. Rogers on the run after it, along with Hanley Hodeling. That one rolls out. Little tidbit of information tonight's game. Coach Gary Ward going for his 550th victory tonight. So he's on 549. Tonight's win would be 550. Just an incredible career for Coach Ward. You see him over there on the sideline, along with his daughter, his assistant. So it's looking good for his 550th as Wheatland currently leads 2-0. Notre Dame challenging, but it's played right back out. Here's Maylee Green trying to keep it in, but that one's going to bounce out of bounds. Looks like we're going to have a direct kick coming up, or no, maybe a throw-in. Yes, a throw-in for Notre Dame. Whitcomb tried to take it away. That one rolls past the end line, and we're going to have a corner kick coming up for the Irish. Beautiful setup. That one kept in by, that one lobbed in, but it goes wide of the net. So Clara Kepler tried to keep it in, but rolls out of bounds, and we're going to get turned around here. Wheatland's going to take it. It's the best chance Notre Dame's had, really, off the corner. I'm sorry, that was Mackenzie Nenny who appeared to have the opportunity. Tough to see these Notre Dame numbers at times. 25 looks like 26, 26 looks like 25. Still not sure if that's 26 or 25. Here comes the Wildcats. Good defense there from Green. That's Parker taking it back. Parker's really controlled the ball for Wheatland-Chili here tonight. Nice job finding her teammates, setting them up, keeping the pressure on this Notre Dame defense. The time it was bounced in by Chittapon, but deflected away. Now it's Nickerson with it for Notre Dame, trying to work it up the near side. Nickerson beats a Wheatland defender. Tried to bounce it ahead for Rogers, but Beldew is there for Wheatland-Chili. So 10 minutes gone in this second half. It's still 2-0 Wildcats. Rosado with it, trying to make her way toward the net. Rosado shoots it just wide. She's had plenty of opportunities. Converted one of them. That one goes just wide. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Salvatore Soccer Sam Fantuzzo, doing what's best for the customer and fans. Call 585-259-5425 or email soccersam@soccersam.com for more information. Also, Fantuzzo Acupuncture. Salvatore Fantuzzo has worked with professional soccer players for years and can help you. Please visit fantuzzoacupuncture.com for more information. That one chipped in front but knocked away by Green, who's had a strong night defensively for the Irish. This game also brought to you by Rochester Regional Health. Primary care is the strongest foundation of good health, and the relationship you have with your family doctor is a crucial element of that foundation. Find a doctor who's right for you at primarymatch.org. And last but not least, Salvatore'sPizza.com. Feel the kick at your favorite Salvatore's Pizzeria location. Please visit salvatores.com for more info. So Notre Dame cranking up the pressure here in this second half, but they just have not been able to break through and break into this 2-goal deficit. Bouncing ball controlled by Munn, but bounced in and kicked right back out by the Wildcats. Now we have a race to the ball and a physical play there made by Judah McDonald, knocking Reagan Lemaire off the ball, but Wheatland-Chili is able to regain control. Here come the Wildcats up the middle of the field, tried to get it to Lemaire, unable to, and it rolls all the way to Nickerson. So 7 minutes to go until that midway timeout for the mask break. Here's Nenny playing it ahead. Matheson trying to close in and make something out of that, but nice job clearing it out by Beldu, who gets it over to Hoteling. Said that name like 13 different ways tonight. Apologies to Hanley. So here's Rosado with it, trying to chip it in front for Lemaire, but Sisson was there to knock it away. She kicks it out of bounds, and looks like Rosado's going to take it. Nope, instead she'll leave it there for Whitcomb. Oh, what a beautiful setup by Rosado, but Nickerson comes up to make a beautiful play. So 2 nice plays there, one from Rosado, one from Nickerson. And it remains 2-0. Nickerson's really had a nice game, as there's really not much she could have done on either goal, especially the second one from Rosado. To use a hockey term, Rosado really went bar down, hit the bottom of the crossbar, bounced straight down almost, but just enough to cross the goal line. Clearly bounced past the goal line. A little bit of discrepancy, but to my vantage point, a clear goal from Rosado there. And Parker's goal was almost too tough to take as well for Nickerson, as it was a beautiful give-and-go play from Rosado to Parker for the first goal of the game. But that second one, which was a clear goal from Rosado, was her 11th of the season. Parker's her 10th of the season. Rosado picked up her 6th assist of the season. Nickerson comes sliding up to take that one. And then he tried to get it ahead to Matheson. Physical play there. Matheson able to come away with it, and here's Notre Dame with a sudden opportunity. But Bellew with a nice clear out there. She's really been a strong force for this Wheatland-Chili defense here tonight, has Hannah Bellew, knocking away a few minor chances for the Irish. Now here's Nenny with it in the middle of the field, but it gets away from her. That was Parker playing it over here to Grace Brazelton, but Green able to kick it forward for Notre Dame. And we have a whistle. Not quite sure what that was about, but we'll resume here with a throw-in going to Wheatland. That one's going to stay with the Wildcats. Shot on goal, but Nickerson is there. Sisson was able to win that one away from Rosado and tried to get it ahead, but Wheatland-Chili was there. Looked like it was Hodling there to make the stop for the Wildcats. And here comes Wheatland looking to extend its lead. Dribbled in, but going to go all the way to Nickerson. Under 20 minutes to go here in this second half. Parker trying to navigate her way through the defense, but rolls that one right to Nickerson, scooped up. Now we're inside 19 minutes to go. And we have a water break. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Rochester Regional Health. Primary care is the strongest foundation of good health, and the relationship you have with your family doctor is a crucial element of that foundation. Find a doctor who's right for you at primarymatch.org. Also, Salvatore's Pizza. Feel the kick at your favorite Salvatore's Pizzeria location. Please visit salvatores.com for more information. Also, Salvatore Soccer Sam Fantuzzo, doing what's best for the customer and fans. Call 585-259-5425 or email soccersam@soccersam.com for more information. Also, Fantuzzo Acupuncture. Nice lob in there over everybody, but Nickerson comes sliding up to contact it, rolling around, and Notre Dame able to clear it out. As I was saying, Salvatore Fantuzzo has worked with professional soccer players for years and can help you. Please visit FantuzzoAcupuncture.com for more information. Wheatland-Chili playing it back in. There's a good chance there for the Wildcats. A strong kick from nearly midfield made it over everybody, but Nickerson, another nice play. Parker, another chance here, and that's deflected by Green, and Nickerson comes up to bat it away. So the Wildcats applying a bit of pressure here, under 17 minutes to go in the second half. Sorry about that. There's Rosado keeping it in, trying to make her way around the corner. Cuts back to the middle. Looked like she had a chance, but plays it over right off the bar from Parker. And Nickerson's able to catch it. Hey. We got the peanut gallery in the other press box here. The coaches Rapone don't believe that goal from Rosado. Still don't believe, after they've seen the video evidence, that goal from Rosado cleared the goal line. Shocker, the Rapones think Notre Dame got jobbed, but that's neither here nor there. Nearing 15 minutes to go in the second half. Here's Notre Dame with a little bit of a chance, but as they've done all night, Wildcats open up a glimmer of hope and shut the door extremely quickly. Don't really let you enjoy much daylight, especially in their own zone. Do a nice job controlling the ball. Very fundamentally sound, this Wildcats team. Nice defensive play there from the Irish, and here comes Matheson up the far side. Matheson trying to make a run, but a strong boot, and we have a Wheatland player down on the field. We'll take a quick break. Like we got to reset our clock here. We're at 11:54, but there's about 13 minutes to go. Notre Dame looks to make a rush. We're at about 12:54 on the game clock. Dame's going to roll out, but Notre Dame's going to keep it. Running after it to take the throw is Kate Ricapito. Knocked ahead, but bounces away, and chasing it down is Wheatland-Chili. I believe that was Whitcomb, but that one's going to roll out, and Notre Dame will take it. Johnston keeping it in for Notre Dame. Now it's Rogers with it, marching down the near side, trying to turn the corner. Lobbed in, bouncing around. Rolls past the end line, and Notre Dame is going to have a corner kick. Subs coming on. Matheson coming back on. She was sent off with a yellow card after Beldew, who you see right there, is also coming back on. Beldew went down with that injury during that brief timeout. So here we go, Notre Dame with the corner kick. One sent in front, bouncing around. Matheson with a shot, but that's going to be a field goal. The field goal is good. Notre Dame ahead 3-2. Just kidding. That one went right through the goalpost here at Vendetta Stadium. So 10 minutes to go here. The Irish trail by 2. Nice defense played by Notre Dame. Get it to Matheson, the leading scorer for this Irish team, but Morgan Parker there to knock it away. That one rolls out of bounds, and the Wildcats will keep it. Nice save there from Nickerson. Sorry about that for the brief audio outage. Had a little bit of a technical issue that I had to attend to. We're inside 7 minutes to go. 2-0 game. Wheatland in the lead. They've controlled this one from the start. First goal from Emily Parker. Second goal, Naya Rosado, who also assisted on the first goal. Parker's 10th of the year. Rosado's 11th of the season. So here's Matheson. We'll see if she does the flip throw, but no, it looks like she's just going to do the conventional throw in. Saw right near the beginning of the game on the far side, Matheson did her patented flip throw that if you watch local news you saw on 13 Whams Play of the Week. Here's Rosado with another chance, biding her time. There it is. Naya Rosado, just too good. 3-0 Wildcats. Naya Rosado with her third point of the night. 2 goals, 1 assist. She's been a monster. Finally in her senior season is Rosado. And Wheatland-Chili will miss her, let me tell you that. Have a young, talented team coming through, but when you don't run into players of Rosado's caliber all that often. But it does seem like they have another one waiting in the wings in Emily Parker. We've seen incredible talent from Parker, incredible speed from Parker, which is a deadly combination. And you're really seeing the best from both of these players here on this Vendetta Stadium turf, as Coach Rapone just pointed to. Really gives these girls a chance to show their best. Gives them an opportunity to handle the ball a little bit better, get a little bit faster of a run out, as this turf definitely leads to a little bit faster pace of play and truer passes and even truer shots on goal. One lobbed in, and that one tried to wiggle free, but Notre Dame comes away with it. 4:20 left in this second half. Matheson up the far side. Notre Dame trying to apply a little bit of late pressure, but that one's going to roll past the end line, and we'll get a corner kick, I believe. Inside 4 minutes to play here. Corner kick from the Irish, bouncing around. Put on net, but kicked right back out. Still bouncing around there. I believe it was Sophia Sorensen trying to play it for the Irish, but Wheatland, as they have all night, able to deny the threat. Nickerson with it there on the far side, nearing 3 minutes to go. No one rolls out, and Notre Dame will take the throw. Looks like this one's going to end in the Wildcats' favor. They've controlled it from the start. Only 2:45 left. 3-0 Wildcats lead. So looks like they'll improve their record, while Notre Dame, the Division II champions, will fall to 5-6. 5-6-2. Here we're going to have another flip throw. Autumn Matheson, the patented flip throw. Knocked away by Wheatland-Chili, but boy, what athleticism shown by Matheson. The former American Ninja Warrior Junior competitor. That one almost went in. But a good stop from Allen. She remains perfect. The clean sheet intact for the Wildcats goaltender. About a minute and a half to go. So you've seen two incredible displays of athleticism from Matheson here tonight. One at the beginning of the game, one just now. Those have been the highlights for the Irish, as they haven't been able to muster much offensively, and Wheatland-Chili has really controlled this one. Inside a minute to go. That's just about going to do it, so let us tell you about our sponsors. Salvatore's Pizza. Feel the kick at your favorite Salvatore's Pizzeria location. Visit salvatores.com for more information. Also, Salvatore Soccer Sam Fantuzzo, franchisor and consultant. Salvatore Soccer Sam Fantuzzo does what's best for the customer and fans. Call 585-259-5425 or email soccersam@soccersam.com for more information. Fantuzzo Acupuncture. Salvatore Fantuzzo has worked with professional soccer players for years and can help you. Please visit fantuzzoacupuncture.com for more info. Also, Rochester Regional Health. Primary care is the strongest foundation of good health, and the relationship you have with your family doctor is a crucial element to that foundation. Find a doctor who's right for you at primarymatch.org. That's going to do it. From Vendetta Stadium, Wheatland-Chili, your winner here tonight, 3-0 over Notre Dame. Thank you for joining us. My name's Alex Brasky for the Batavia Daily News. We'll see you next time.